Hello, Hector Quiroga here with the Quiroga Law Office. Today I'd like to talk to you about uncontested divorces. What is that, and how does that affect a possible cause of action for divorce or dissolution here in Spokane County? Well, a uncontested divorce is commonly known as that dissolution in which both parties agree to every term of the dissolution. Every term of the final decree of dissolution that is going to be entered by the court. Now, that's a good thing in essence. Both parties have the time to sit down and talk about how they want to distribute their assets, liabilities, and any other issue that there might be. In the case of a dissolution with children, the parents might have agreed to a parenting plan in which the schedule for the kids is laid out. Issues with holiday vacations are agreed upon. Relocation, if this is going to happen, then might have been already incorporated into the parenting plan and things of that nature. The issue is not only about coming to an agreement, and even though something is uncontested, you may want to still have a lawyer draw up the paperwork and come down with a final document that is actually going to be enforceable. This is important because sometimes an agreement or parties understand an agreement in different ways, and when it comes down to the finalized finished document, this agreement is not enforceable, or the court may sign it and it is not going to do what the parties wanted to do after they actually get a decree of dissolution. So it's important to have it draw up properly, and it's important to have a lawyer review it and make it enforceable to the extent that both parties understand it. Now, it is also important to talk to a lawyer, not just in any case. Some cases can be very complex. If you're touching anything with retirement, 401ks, IRAs, any kind of military retirement, you still need to talk to a lawyer, because even if you want to say we're going to split our retirement in half, for example, or we're going to give her a portion of my retirement, I'm going to give him a portion of my home equity, there has to be something drawn up, especially when it comes to retirement. You may have to have something that is called a qualified domestic relationship order. They are complex, they are not easy, a lot of lawyers don't do them. Is commonly referred to as a quadro. So you want to know if that's something that you're going to need in your divorce, because even if you put it on the packet, unless you have a quadro, the retirement agency or the retirement broker or agency you're going to have your 401k or whatever retirement vehicle you have may not enforce that language. So that's one of those things that you have to pay attention to. Obviously, with kids, you do have other things that most people don't think about that are kind of necessary to the court. What are you going to do with tax exemptions? Are you going to switch those? What are you going to do for child care, college education, uninsured medical, all these sort of things that need to be there? And sometimes it's easy just to focus on schedule and maybe a couple of things more, but there is an array of things. So it's important to have a lawyer look at your uncontested matter. Typically, I have consultations with people who come in. They both tell me what they want. I'll explain to them the process,